Hey guys, welcome back to MakerVibes. Today we are gonna develop our game a bit further called BenchyWars. Hopefully you've seen the last episode. Today we're gonna continue on episode number 2. On the last episode we have looked and compared the three big AIs to each other. And today we are gonna try something completely different. First of all, what I have been trying in the background is to get better prompting. So creating a better prompt can also help the AI to create a better game or a better outcome. And I've tried this, and I've actually tried to make a whole episode on this, but it sort of didn't go anywhere. And today I will show you what it did come to. Also, we are going to look into Cursor, which is very well known by now in the sort of AI world. You might not have heard about it yet. So I want to show you what this is and what you can do with it. It's a very, very strong tool, and there's many more tools like this coming our way. So let's have a look at what I've done so far, and then we can dive into Cursor. Yeah, so first thing that I did was that I recreated the prompting, because prompting makes a big difference in what will come out of the AI. So the better you prompt, the better results you will get from the AI. So I took about hours to try and come up with a better prompt. As you can see here, I'm trying to explain as much about the game as possible. So it's quite a long prompt, where before I was just like typing in whatever I wanted to type in. This time around, I've actually told it a lot more different things, a lot more, basic, like details. So basically, I've done that, and then I've put that into the three ChatGPT and Grok and Gemini. And to be honest with you, Gemini was a big surprise again, just like last time. The other two were actually pretty crap. They came back with 200 lines of code, just like they did before. And Gemini, on the other hand, I'm not sure if I can show you that on this go here. Yes, I can, I think. He came back with lines and lines and lines and lines of code, 2,000 lines of code in one go. And not only that, but it was all working as well. So that first run that I did, this is what happened. So ChatGPT, this was ChatGPT. Quite awesome, yeah? It took me actually a long time to even get it running, because it was having so many issues and bugs. But not very great. So Grok. So I put a lot of effort into this prompting. Grok, not working. Struggling to get 3 going. Anyway, it was only 200 lines of code. I didn't even want to go there. I was like, whatever. Gemini, on the other hand, look at this. Look at this. Oh, gee, this is so beautiful. So what I did with this one is I just grabbed this model from Thingiverse, and I'll credit the guy that made it below here, because it's amazing. Thingiverse, you can just put all your 3D stuff on there, and it just works amazing. And yeah, so look at this. This is such a cool. It has such a cool feel and look to it. However, this is an issue. Whenever I shoot a cannonball, I think it's doing so many calculations that it goes into like a slow mode. You can see the bull going around behind me. But how cool does this look, man? Yeah, it's basically doing like so many things. It's got wind, it's got time, it's got the enemy's health, it got upgrades and reloading the chamber. It's obviously showing these beautiful safe houses in the background. It's got the vibe, it's got the shadows, it's got the bobbing of the boat. All of this, and all just from one single prompt. And yeah, I think it's It's pretty cool. I love the sort of the fogginess in the background. Pretty awesome. So yeah, Gemini did it again. Really good. All right, so let's dive into Cursor and see what that can do. So basically what I did is, because Gemini was doing so well, I've continued on with Gemini, and it gave me another 2,000 lines of code, which I grabbed that code, I put it into Cursor, and then from there on, I've been sort of playing around with Cursor. I'll first show you what I've made so far, and then we'll do a little bit of a deep dive into Cursor. So let's go in. Look at this. So we have our boat in green. We have the opponent in red. We have the safe houses. They're a bit small. I think we can make them a little bit bigger. But when you go close, I think they are pretty much as big as they should be. I've given it all these animations. So first of all, you can pick a side. So the side that you want to look at, basically. And also you have this arc. So it's the aiming arc. So first of all, I'm using WASD to steer the boat. I'm also using my arrow keys to control the aim arc, as you can tell. The aim arc is basically where is the ball going to go. So if I shoot, that ball is going to go in that arc. I don't want to hit that. Ooh. All right, so you see that I've already built a collision. So if you drive into one of the little safe houses, then you collide into it. If you shoot a cannonball, obviously you're sailing forward, so it looks like the ball is sort of not hitting on the mark, but it is, because as you shoot, you're moving, and that's, I think, the whole fun of the game. So if I shoot a ball here, you can actually see there's an animation of when it hits the water, which I love, and there's an animation of when it hits the opponent. Now if I hit one of these safe houses, I get hit myself, so that is a negative points for me, and boom, the opponent already got me. So there's a bunch of stuff happening here. It's just a raw thing. I've put some sliders here that I can use to control the speed of the boat, the speed of the cannonball, and I'm just trying to work out what is nice to play with. I've actually asked it to put a little map in the corner up here, and so on and so forth. But let's dive into Cursor and see what it can do. Okay, so here we have Cursor. And basically all that Cursor is, and they call it an EDA, that's like an environment where you can program your code. And this is very well known. You've got Visual Code, and that's basically, this has been rebuilt to store sort of the AI part of it. So over here we can see all our files. I actually made files for episode 1 and episode 2, so different folders, and we've got a few other backgrounds and stuff. Now Gemini, or Cursor, which is currently running, let me just pull this away a little bit. So here we can see that we can choose different models. So Claude, Gemini, and ChatGPT, different ones from ChatGPT. And basically you can pick one of your favorite AIs and run it and use it to prompt. But what this can do is, remember that before we were always asking the AIs to create one big HTML file. Now that's all good and fun, but it takes a long time for the AI to rewrite the file and then, do the whole thing all over again. It makes mistakes as it goes along. It just takes a lot of time. And on top of that, or you could just ask, I do a little bit, like a little function, rewrite a small function, but then it will have stuff over here and over there. And then you as a user, you'll have to go in and type it all and correct it all. Now, this will do all of that for you. So you can tell it, hey, I want to make this adjustment, and then it will go through the whole file and make the adjustment not only in the file, but in the whole structure of the project. It can even make new project folders. It can make new files. It can make anything. Like it's amazing. So let me give you an example of how this works. So we go into cursor, and what we can do, I've put a dolphin file in here. And so what I can do is hit Windows H, and then I can speak. Well, I have to wait with speaking until, all right, so Windows H, and then it will pop up this little thing here at the bottom. That's done by Windows, and you can use speech to text. So let's try that. I have put in a dolphin.glb file, and I want you to make the code so that it generates a dolphin close to me every 20 to 30 seconds, and the dolphin should pop out of the water and in like an arc return back into the water. And as it leaves the water, it should create circles, just like our circles when a cannonball hits the water, and the same when the dolphin goes back into the water. We want circles and splashes. All right, how cool is that? I haven't even touched my keyboard yet. Keyboard hands-free, mommy. Look, mommy, no hands. Mommy, no hands. Oh, it's already finished. Huh? That was really quick. Okay, let's go. Accept. Distance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see what happens. Oh, there it is. That was cool. It was only... All right. Okay. Did you see that? That was beautiful. That actually shocked me. I was looking at the code. All right. Let's go back to the thingy. Let's go. Okay. All right, that was really good, but it was way too big. So make it 20 times smaller. And it was also rotated wrong. So rotate it in the Y direction 90 degrees. I have no idea if that's correct, but anyway, we'll see what happens. Come on, fishy, fishy. Where are... Oh, here it is. Did you see that? That was pretty cute. It's sort of tumbling over the top of itself, so maybe just do a single jump. There it is. It's not bad. It seemed to jump out right at the start. There. What was that? That was terrible. All right, well, we've got a bit of a wonky dolphin here, but that's okay. It's a process that we are learning, and it's an ongoing process. So what I'm gonna do is today I'm gonna just finish off here. We've got a wonky dolphin that jumps out of the water. Why not? The game, you can pretty much play it. It's pretty good. And yeah, hopefully you go and check it out. Go to BenchyWars.com and play the game. Now, it's not perfect yet, we all know. But at least you can have a feel and have a play with it and see how you go. Hey, thanks for watching. And hopefully soon I will be back with another video. And I think we'll have some exciting things coming ahead. So yeah, be prepared for that. There's a lot of cool stuff happening. See you later. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.